Right, hello everybody, English Woodsman here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Most of all, thank you very much for clicking on my video. So you can tell by the thumbnail picture, we started taking a look at some different alcohol stoves, because if you subscribe to my channel, you realised back in the last year and beginning of this year, where the lockdowns were in place and stuff, I started to buy a lot of wood burning stoves and alcohol stoves. I just like to buy them, have a look at them and see what they're like. If it's worth doing a video, I always bring them to the channel and tell you my opinions about them. Now, any stove that I show in this video, they're not a lot of money. You know, I think you can pick up a Trangia, sorry, $14.99. And then you can also pick up the fake copies for about a tenner. And then you can go and get the Lexada one for about $7.99 maybe. Same sort of features. There's not much difference. It's just all to do with the brands. Now, like I say, we've got three of them ones. We've got some Tom Shoe one. We've got a unnamed one. And we've got another Lexada stove, what I highly rate. This is probably the best one I've got. Well, what we're going to do is, we're going to take these to my little area where I like to light them and test them. We're going to put exactly the same amount of liquid in, and we're just going to see how they burn, light them all roughly within the first few seconds of each other, and then see how long they burn for. Plus, we're just going to really see what it's all about mainly is, we're just going to see if you need to hit the high-end ones. A lot of people are obsessed by these ones. You know, they won't use any other one apart from these ones. And I'm different. I like to get them, test them, and see how good they are for myself. So the thing is, do we need really the high-end ones? Are we happy with getting $7.99 Amazon ones or even eBay? So what we're going to do is, we'll get to the little area and I'll bring you back. So I've got all 7 stoves set out. So this is the original one, what a lot of people like and won't touch any other brand. Trangia one. That's a guarantee fake of it. That's a fake of it. It's a bit of a decent copy, the Lexada one. And then you've got your another Lexada one there. Unbranded one. I don't know what name it is. I just saw it on eBay, I think for $4.99, so I thought I'd buy it. A Tom Shoe one. It's not a bad stove. Then you got another Lexada one here, sorry. And this one, there's a few videos down in the alcohol stove playlist. I do rate this one of the best ones that I've got so far. Now, the major thing is how they're all going to go. So what we're going to do, we're going to fill this bottle up with this brand. Put exactly the same in each one, and then we're going to light them, and we're just going to see, you know, the flames and how they go, and which one actually does seem to last the longest. So I'm definitely going to do every one of them with bang on the same amount. Right, so each alcohol stove has got bang on the same amount in. The well on this one is a lot bigger, so it could have had some more. The Lexada one, that's filled right up to the top. So what we need to do is light them all bang on the same time. There's only one way to do it. With a blowtorch, just so we get it all equal. So let's go, eh? Right, we've got a little bit of fire on the board where I spilt it. There you go, it soon died off. So there we go, they're all going quick and easy. Let me know, out of all these, which one do you think does actually look the best? I get it, the back three are roughly the same, but out of a lot of them, which one do you like the most? I couldn't expect really people to give an opinion about the cheap one, because I don't even know what name that is. and it's the same with the Lexado one. But what my main thing is, does it matter the brand? That's what I want you to comment the most about. Does the brand name matter? As long as it does the job when you're out, bit of camping, hiking, whatever you use an alcohol stove for, does it really matter the brand? Comment below, please. Let me know, and I'll read out comments, and the ones that I like and I agree with, I'll comment back. But most of all, if you like this sort of test video, hit that thumbs up. Right, what we're going to do now is we're just going to wait a bit, and then I'll bring you back whichever one starts to bloom first. They all got lit bang on the same time. Right, so we've got a little bit of activity going on with the cheap unbranded one. That's starting to bloom around the sides. The fake one, that's starting to do it a little bit, but so is the branded one. The branded one has just done it on camera. But you're just seeing it, the cheaper one, actually, oh, look at this one now. Look at this one go. That is why I like this stove. That is why that stove is the best stove I've got. You put a pan on the little stand with that. That is a belter of one. Just look how brilliant that goes. It's like a gas ring. That is exciting. Just look at the difference between that one and this one, or this one, or this one, what's starting to work. They're all starting to bloom now within a minute or so of each other. But just look how that one goes. People, if you like the look of that, give the video a thumbs up, please, because that is what I wanted to show you the most. That is why it's my favourite stove out of all of them. Look at that. The flame is consistent. It's all there. Look how it's equal. It's just an absolute bang-on beauty of the stove. The Tom Shoe one, it's got the little holes around the bottom. On the top, I mean, here. And then it's got some more around the bottom. So that is as good. But I can never, ever get sick of seeing this one. So we've got the Lexado one at the back. Here is what is seeming to take a little bit longer. Same as the fake one. It tries, it dies off a little bit. The fake Lexado one there, yeah, it's not as good as the other for what's going. So look at, let's take a look at the flames actually. So we're looking for a steady flame, what a lot of people do talk about in the comments. Yeah, we've got the Tranjoy one there. What? It's got a nice steady flame on it, but so's the Tom Shoe. Look at the Lexado one. That is going as good as any of them there. Now we've got the fake one what's starting to bloom. That's on its way now. So we're just waiting for the Lexado one at the back, what just has not done. And the front one's starting to do it a little bit now. What's this one here? Right, so each alcohol stove has been going for a good 10 minutes. You've still got the top left and the bottom left. They're not doing it either. They're just not quite as good as the others. I get it, that's where's the difference in buying the good ones. But if people say that's why I only buy the best, you've got the cheaper one, this one here, you've got the Tom Shoe one, you've got this cheap version, unbranded, you've got the copy one at the back. Yeah, the flame's not as high, but it's still kicking out heat, what's going to boil water, it's going to help you cook your food. And most of all, it's going to do its job. That's what I think. Any of the top 5 what's going now is all going to do roughly the same. We're 15 minutes in and we've got all 7 what are now blooming. We've got the top left and the bottom left what have just started to bloom after all this time. So they will die out the last. The ones what bloomed earlier and this one what's quite aggressive, that will die out first probably. And then we're going to start seeing like probably this one and this one now. But the last 2 what will die out later on will definitely be these 2 here. Just because they took a lot longer to bloom. But just look how well they're going. Does it matter the brand? I keep asking it. I know it. I know I've kept saying it in the video. Does it matter the name of the brand as long as you get this effect? Does it matter if you have to wait 5 minutes, 10 minutes? If you're out there just doing a little bit of camping, what is the rush? Is any rush to worry about? You want to get it going within 2 or 3 minutes of each other? Is there any rush at all? I just wanted to bring you a little bit closer to the stove so we can see probably halfway through the flame difference. So you've still got this one here, the Lexada one. What? Yeah, you can see the side of the flame starting to get a bit lower now, because that is, it's going to have another 5 minutes probably. You got the Tom Shoe one. It's not very aggressive, is it? You know, you can see it there. It's gentler. You've got the cheap one, what is sort of struggling to bloom, probably like the rest are doing. So yeah, that's not probably too good for like heating water too fast. You've got the Lexada one here. Yeah, that's not too bad as well. It's doing its job. It's a bit better than it used to be. And then you've got the Lexada one at the back. What I was hoping to be a little bit better, but it's not. And then you've got your Trangia one behind it. What's been consistent all the way through. It's given a decent persistent flame. That's good. Yeah, I agree. It is good. You've got the fake one at the side of that. I don't want to put my hands through all the flames. That's having a steady flame as well. It's not much difference from the one behind it. At side, I mean, the Trangia one. The flames are they're a little bit familiar, but you get what I mean. You can see, can't you? And then you've got the one at the side. So you can see the Tom Shoe one has gone absolutely mental. Look at it. It's flaming and blooming exactly the same as this one did at the beginning. But look at the flames on that. It's gone absolute mental. The heat from it is starting to burn the board. That's no issue. But look at the flames. It's gone absolutely mental. And that's near enough 20 minutes into its burn. But look at the flames on that. That took some time to go. But now it's going. Yep, you're going to get some heat kicking out of that to do anything you want. Boiling some water or cooking some food. That one is going mental. Right, so we've got the Lexada one here. It's about to die off now. It's out. So yeah, it was the most aggressive one at the beginning. Bloom brilliant. Very, very, very aggressive. That one died out first. Right, so the branded stove has ran out. Just like I thought it would. So that's your brand one. Now, which one do I think's going to be next? Let's see if I can just move them up a little bit without causing it to flare with flames too much. Yeah, I think it's going to be the Tom Shoe one. What's probably going to be next to go. If you're liking this sort of video and you're not yet subscribed to my channel, please do hit that subscribe button, press the bell button, and you'll be notified every time I do upload a new video. We've only got about a month now before we can get out camping, stealth camping, hammock camping, bivy bag camping, any style of camping. What we're going to do, we're going to do it. And we're still going to be getting back out and doing a bit of woodland cooking as well. These sort of videos are just like a fill-in video because we're on lockdown and we can't do what we normally like to do. And plus, a lot of people have asked me to show the alcohol stoves that I've got. And like I've already said anyway, you know, a stove is a stove. They're all doing the same job. Kicking out heat to boil your water, to make your food. Yeah, some burn quicker than others. Each stove had bang on the same amount of spirit in it. And yeah, some of them died off quicker than the others. But they're still all doing the same job. Supplying heat so you can do what you need to do. There should be no rush. If you're going to woods to have a video to do, even if you're going on camping or anywhere like that, if you're in a rush to have something to eat and to drink, you need to chill out a little bit. Just relax and enjoy your scenery. Let these stoves do the job as they're doing it. So like I said, the Tom Shoe one is on its last few dregs and it's out. So now we're down to the last 4, and what I can see, it's a surprise. It's rather going to be the Lexada one at the back, what runs out of fuels next, or maybe the Lexada at the front. One of these two is going to win. Remember, this is a cheap one. I think I paid a £5 for it. Something under £5. And the copy one of the top brand, what people call the top brand, the copy one may win. Either of these two are going to win. I'll bring you back as soon as next one goes. Right, so we have the Lexada one, what's just gone out as well. So that one's out of the race. If I can move it very gently. These are the last 3 stoves to go. As I can see now, one's going to end very, very soon, and there's going to be just 2 stoves standing. Right, so we have another stove just about to run out, and it's the other Lexada stove. It did put a good fight on there. Now, one of these, like we've said a few times in the video, I'll just move the camera around for you. One of these is going to be the overall winner. We've got the cheap one and we've got the copy one. If I have a quick look inside, yeah. I know what someone's going to say, look, just because it's the cheaper one, it don't mean it kicks out more heat, and then the other one's what ran out first. I do get that, like I said in the video. It's more about just showing you don't need to spend all the money on the higher end ones when you can buy the cheaper ones and they do the same job. You're just going to have to wait a little bit longer for your water to boil or for your food to cook. But yeah, as soon as this is ending, I'll bring you straight back. We've got another stove about to run out. As you can tell, it's the copy one. So you've got the cheap £5 alcohol stove, exactly the same amount of fuel in as all the other 7. You know, none of them got any little bit extra, a little bit less. This one, just let it finish off its last little bits. It's gone, and you can see it's gone. But this cheap £5 alcohol stove, bang on the same amount of fuel as the rest, has lasted longer. It's still going to kick heat out, like I keep saying. It's going to do the same job. And it just proves £5 is better than even spending £14, £10, £7. The £5 one lasted. Now let me know in your comments below. Like I say, if you like this video, do hit that subscribe button. There's going to be some more videos pop up on one of the sides now, and my logo will be somewhere on the left or right hand screen. Press that. It'll allow you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll definitely see you later on for some more videos. £5 stove lasted the longest. What a result.